Welcome to the Toy Soldier Outpost.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Toy Soldier Outpost. In today's episode, we got an eBay unboxing and a Cotswald collectible unboxing. We got a couple of Joes standing by just in case something gets out of hand. You never know. Take a sip of water. So we'll start first with the eBay unboxing. This is a character that I found scrolling eBay one night. This is a rescue, a G.I. Joe rescue. So let me get him out of the package and I'll be right back. So stand by. So let's see why they didn't have no tape on it now. This is a rather tricky box to get something out of. Had to cut it open with the scissors. So what we got here is a G.I. Joe rescue that we found on eBay. Looks to be in pretty rough condition as we get him out of his packing. He's gonna need another foot. Right foot. Right peg for the right arm and a forearm and a hand. But his face, as you can see, is pretty tattered. His flock outside of that one bald spot really isn't that bad. But we'll get him reflocked with a beard because somebody's took a razor to his cheek here and took a little sliver off his nose. But for some reason, he looked a lot worse on the eBay photo. Doesn't look as cut up as I thought he would. So he's going to clean up quite nicely with a nice flock. And then this here, there's no talking device in him. So I don't know what we'll do to address that. Either we will give him a new torso and arms, or we'll just go with this one because it'll be covered up with clothing anyway. But yeah, it's gonna make for a nice G.I. Joe rescue. See if we can pose him up here with his other two comrades when we get our Cotswald package open. And we'll scissor this one open. This one is taped up, so it won't be a problem. Here we go. Well, it's taking longer than it should, so stand by. So we got it popped open. Got our packing order. They've included an attention, save the following dates. See, what do we got? We got a Joe Fest in January. Kentuckiana next July. These are all next year's dates. Then another G.I. Joe Fest, number 8 in January 2nd. That one is in 28. Wow, they're really planning out. And then another Kentuckiana in July of 28. So they've really planned ahead there. Mark your calendars for the upcoming Kentuckiana, G.I. Joe Toy Expo, and G.I. Joe Winterfest. Might have to try to make one of those. And then for some reason they include all this popcorn now So let me see if I can dig this stuff out of here without spilling all this popcorn all over the place. Making extra work for me. I think I got it all. Alright, we'll close this box up. And this is what we've got. Just a small order that I placed for some stuff that I'm gonna need upcoming here. Oops. We'll just set him aside for now. Kind of hard for him to stand on one foot. So here we got us an Arctic map for the Joes for this coming winter. We'll make us some nice snow photos or video out in the snow this winter. And we got us one of those machetes. Been needing a machete. Let's get it out of the pack. And pretty nice. I like the machetes. Let's get it in an explorer's hand. Open up your kung fu grip there, explorer. There we go. Ah, yeah. So that's pretty nice. Nice machete for the explorer. And then we got a couple of these belts that they put on sale from time to time. They're really nice belts if you are leery about picking any up there. I recommend them. They're really nice. Got this nice strap that's easy to use, or buckle. Really nice belts. Picked up a couple of those. And then what we got is we're gonna put together our Franken Joe. And I just picked up these atomic mic arms, biceps and deltoids. And we got a couple of forearms. They didn't have any bionic mic forearms, so we went with those. Got a couple of feet. I'm going to show you what I'm going to put all this stuff on. And we got some classic G.I. Joe hands. Not sure why they put these translucent pegs on them. I just include the African American color on them. But here's what we're going to put together. We got I had these extra parts laying around, so I'm gonna put this guy together as a Franken Joe. He'll have his bionic calf. Gonna have to restring him. And then we got another extra leg put on him, so you can get the idea of what I'm doing here. And then we're going to go with this head sculpt that I got about a year ago, I'd say. I really like this head sculpt. Like his high and tight haircut. But yeah, he's kind of like a flat top, so I thought that would make an outstanding Franken Joe. Get him on there. Let's see if we can pop him on without blow drying him just yet. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen, but we'll get an idea of what he's gonna look like. Should turn out pretty cool. Franken Joe. And then we picked up a couple of these rifles. These are going to come in very handy this snow season. Get them out in the snow on in some guys' hands. But I mostly bought them for these two guys. They were in much need of these rifles. Let me get one open. The one white rifle that I did have, the notorious barrel was broke on it, so now we got some nice new ones for the Joes to put in their hands when they're doing their memorials. So that's gonna be nice now. And we got him one. We'll get his out and put it in his hands. Very cool. Don't know what we'd do without old Cotswald. They keep us going. That's what got me started back into the hobby. When I found that they made hands, and it kind of blew up from there. Been going crazy with them ever since. Well, yeah, that looks pretty nice. So that's what we're demonstrating today. Hope you like what I've purchased and the ideals that I got. That Franken Joe, I'll do a separate video on that. And I'll also do a separate video when I destroy our G.I. Joe rescue. No Joe left behind. So that's what we got today. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until the next exciting video, me and the Joes are out.